Good evening, everybody. For over 50 years, the US 13 Dragway in Delmar has been a place people all across Delmarva could enjoy a racing atmosphere. The key to their success is quite simple: keeping it in the family. WBOC's Chanel Douglas takes us to the track where 3 generations of Cathels are keeping racing dreams alive and well.
Welcome to US 13 Dragway. Once the lights turn green, it's go time for racers. But for the owners of the track, it's not just time for an adrenaline rush, it's also a family affair. It all started with Bill Cathell. He was looking to fulfill the need for speed his son Charlie had.
When I got my license, unfortunately, we did some street racing, which kind of brought us to where we are today, as Dad had looked at different businesses and thought drag racing may be a up-and-coming business back in the 60s.
And boy, was he right. 5 decades later, and the business is still going strong, with 3 generations of Cathels running the place. From Charlie to Mark, even down to Chad, all 3 of them with the desire to keep it in the family.
I listened to my dad of what my grandparents gave up, sacrificed, and as you grow older and you start to see things in a different realm, you appreciate those things a lot more.
It was like second nature. When growing up, I was there week in, week out. My dad was racing, my grandfather would race or be running the track, or I'd be at the speedway, and every week it was just, that was a part of your life.
It's been 52 long years that this speedway has been here, and they're hoping to keep the traditions going for generations to come. How they plan on doing so? Spicing things up and adding new things to the track.
One of the new things they've added to the track?
Well, we've got a new thing called the list.
What we call a street racing program. The top 10 grudge, you'll hear them called the list.
It's a new racing style because it's heads up. It's first to the finish line. Who's got the baddest hot rod?
And so far, they say their racers are loving it.
You can talk, little smack talk here and there, and everybody kind of gets the blood pumping, and everybody's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna get your spot on the list, and better watch out. I'm number 10, but I'm gonna be up number 5."
There's no telling what the future has in store for US 13 Dragway. With hard work, determination, and of course, family. The Cathels aren't looking to go anywhere anytime soon. Chanel Douglas, WBOC Sports.
Tell you what, I think I need to join the list. Got to get my hot rod ready first, though. Chad doesn't have any kids yet, but he's hopeful to keep racing in the family and one day pass his love for racing onto future generations of Cathels. Well, it was another busy Sunday at the US 13 Dragway in Delmar. Just good old bracket racing had the spotlight for the 2nd week in a row. Chad Thurman of Vienna claimed the top spot in the Pro Eliminator. Way to go, Chad. Let's make it 3 in a row next week. Crystal Hudson finished 2nd in the Pro Eliminator, followed by Ben Garnett and Ernie Fisher. In the Street Eliminator, Ron Carey of Dagsboro found himself in victory lane. Congrats to Ron. Brenda Layton was runner-up. Sharon Landry and Gary Stickles were semi-finalists. And I know Sharon's daughter, Laura, is quite proud of her mama tonight. Well, guys, the Dragway will open again on Friday night for some more racing action, and I am going to make an appearance on Friday night at the US 13 Dragway, so I'm looking forward to mingling with all those race fans and, of course, drivers.